Hi, welcome to Blindowl Outdoors. We hope you enjoy our channel, and if possible, could you please join our Patreon page? We really need your help. It's been a long, hard road. Thank you. Hi, welcome to our channel. My name's Dan, here in the Philippines on the Island of Bohol. Today I'm going to do a fatwood fire for you. Got some new wood from South Carolina from a place called Goatwood. The greatest of all time, it says, but it's good. Could be a little softer, but it's good though. Today my knife is a Mora. This is a Mora starter knife. I got this over here for $19.95 online. And it was supposed to be, it says stainless on it, but it rusts like crazy. And I've had to grind it down a couple times. Comes with a nice sheath. I've got this rigged up here with some zip ties on here so that I can wear it scout style on my belt. It's such a light knife you don't even know you have it on. The Mora knives are fantastic, guys. I used to laugh at them. I had a friend, Don, and he's a survival guy, ex-military, the whole ordeal. And I asked him, what kind of knife do you got? And he's like, I got a Mora. I go, really? I go, why would you carry a $20 knife when you know, he's got tons and tons of money. He goes, well, if I lose it, I only lose $20. Okay. So I was just thinking he'd have something fancy, you know, but he didn't. So like, and then it was shortly after that that one of our viewers, a guy named Mike down in Texas, sent me a Mora HD and a Mora Classic #1. I use it more of a neck knife than a regular knife, but absolutely fabulous knives. They're both carbon steel. They rust like crazy, but they're just fabulous to use. I was just so amazed when I finally got my hands on one. But this little $20 knife does the same thing a $200 knife will do. Not as pretty, not as fancy. That's like I got a story where I got in a trap shooting league. One of my friends' dads had an upholstery business, and they had a trap team, and they invited me to join the trap team. And everybody at the range all had $2,000 or $3,000 Browning over-unders and all this stuff, all these fancy guns. And I actually went out and bought a Ithaca number 37 full choke pump. Beautiful gun. I used it later on in my life, but I couldn't hit nothing with it. I couldn't hit a thing with it trap shooting because it had such a tight pattern. Had about a 7-inch pattern at about 35 yards. It just wasn't any good for that. And one day I was at a garage sale, and I saw someone had a Ted Williams bolt action 12 gauge, old piece of junk, just terrible looking wood, the whole ordeal. The barrel was rusty, except it had a 26-inch modified barrel on it that had a modified choke that had a decent pattern on it, about 18-inch pattern. And I could hit stuff with that you wouldn't believe. But the first time I brought it to the trap club, they got a big rack where you put your guns at, and I put it next to all the fancy Brownings and all that stuff. You know, thousands. There's probably $50,000 worth of guns on the rack. I paid $20 for it at a garage sale, and people actually gave me shit about it. Asked me how can I justify bringing something like that to their trap range, and I said, and I was just a kid. I was only 18 years old. I said, you know, hey, this is what I have to shoot with, and you know, excuse me for not being some rich kid like the rest of these guys here. You know, I bought it myself. I practiced with it, and you watch, I'm going to kick your ass with it. And the first day that I used it, I shot all 25 rounds. I mean, every round I shot 25 birds. I didn't miss a bird the whole entire day. And in fact, I was a high score for the day. And a couple guys came over and said, you know, your gun's a piece of shit, man, but you sure can't shoot it, you know. So I took that as a compliment. I said, yeah, I know it is. But I said, that's all I have right now. I said, I have an Ithaca number 37, brand new, but I can't hit anything with it because it's just too tight. And they just said, well, you know, do what you have to do, I guess. They said they hate losing, and they hate losing even worse to a piece of shit looking gun. But but they couldn't argue with the scores. That's my trap shooting joke, or trap shooting story. Strange story for a fire, I guess. But look at that beautiful fat wood there, guys. So the goat wood is pretty good. It's just real hard. It kind of crumbles as you cut it and stuff, which is fine. It doesn't make a difference because look at it burning, man. How can you go wrong? South Carolina goat wood. I'd have to give them thumbs up for it. It burns nice. And I'm just taking random pieces out of the box. I got a box, 10 pounds, for $39.95. $39.99, something like that. Shipped here to the Philippines. Free shipping if you buy over $49 worth of stuff. And I bought a, what else did I buy with that? Oh, I bought a little SD card. So I can't go wrong with that. Always stir your fat wood up one more time just towards the end there and gives you a bunch more heat. So take care, everybody. Hashtag 22 day no more. Go out and have some fun. Watch your six really close. Keep your head on a swivel, guys. Don't get caught up in none of that nonsense that's going on back home. I recommend carrying a pair of small binoculars in your car too, in your glove box. If you ever see a traffic jam way up ahead, pull over and take a look at what's going on. See if if it's some kind of protest or something that they're stopping cars and beating on cars. Turn around and get out of there. You know, don't get caught up in none of that nonsense. So I'll see you guys later. Be safe. Enjoy your summer, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.